Hi friends, let's discuss about how to deal with non-numeric or a categorical value in a data science and a machine learning problem. So why we need to deal differently with this non-numerical or categorical value? If you see any data science related analysis or any kind of machine learning related algorithm, you need to deal with only numerical value because every single algorithm will accept numerical value. But you may come across the situation while doing the data analysis that lots of columns or lots of features of your data set might not be a numerical value. So in that case you need to convert all those non-numerical value or a categorical value into a numerical form. So let's try to understand and how we can convert this non-numerical to the numerical value with three different examples. The first one we are trying to see label encoding. Now suppose if you come across any feature in your data set, like one of the column is sex, it has a two different distinct level, one is a male and one is a female. So you cannot straight away directly supply this data to the machine learning algorithm. You need to convert it into some kind of integer or some kind of number numerical value. So how you can deal with those kind of thing? It may happen that you have very few amount of distinct level, so it becomes a non-numeric also, it becomes a categorical value also. So in that case you can create a new column like a new sex column. Okay, we'll deal with the new sex column, and what we will do, we will just assign a one number to the male and another number to the female. Let's say we will take arbitrary one number, one for the male, so we'll just assign 1 to the male, and female it's a 0. So again male is a 1 and female is equal to 0. So that way you have converted your non-numerical value to the numerical value. So this is nothing but the label encoding. Say you are straight away directly transforming your non-numerical value and assigning to particular distinct level in your label encoding. Those things you can achieve with some pre-processing module available in a sklearn library. So you can straight away do it and it will do it very beautifully for you. Let's take another example. Let's say you have a numerical values are available, but all values are in a range format. So that won't be a straightforward like 100 or 200 or 500 kind of value, but it has been given that one particular feature like a height in terms of centimeter, it is available in a particular person or particular instance of record has a height between 100 to 110, 110 to 120. So that kind of range is available, and that range also machine learning algorithm cannot deal with. So how you can do or how you can convert it? So one thing we can do apply some kind of statistical measuring technique on the top of this range, and you can convert it. Let's say we'll supply new height, we'll create a new column height, and we will just do the averaging of individual column. Like a first row has a range between 100 and 110, so it becomes 105 kind of that way, 115 or 120, or you can supply any different statistical measuring technique instead of this mean or average kind of method. That is another way also you can do. Instead of creating just one column, you can create a new column, like we'll create a upper height and one is a lower height. Okay, so one is upper height, one is the lower height. So in upper height you can write like 100 and 110, then 120, the third case 130, and then 140. The same way lower height you can write like 100, and you can keep increasing 10, 120 and 130. So either you can use this new height, the second column which we have generated to convert this range related value of the one particular feature into another particular numerical feature, or you can use this upper height and a lower height into two different columns. So that way you can transform this range related data into particular non-numerical value. Let's say another example like a one hot encoding. Let's say the very first example we have seen that it has a two distinct level, and we have just straight away transform it into one particular number like a 0101 that way. Now suppose we have a many more distinct level and we don't want to go with this straight away transformation like a label encoding, but in this case we have a number of distinct level like one column is city. So city has a value like a three distinct level, like one is Mumbai, one is Tokyo, and one is a New York. So how you can deal with the different city in this case? So what you can do, we have a total three distinct level, so you can create a two different column like city Mumbai, and another one is a city Tokyo. Okay, so that way you can create. The third column you do not require, I'll tell you later. And in a very first entry of record, what you can write is first record contains record belongs to city Mumbai. So here we can write a 1 and it has no value of a Tokyo, so it's a 0. The third column also we need to create like a New York. Okay, the second column is Tokyo, so for the Tokyo value we'll keep it 1. The third one is again Tokyo, and then Mumbai, then again Tokyo, then we came across New York, again Mumbai, and last one is a New York. So remaining all entry, what you can do, you can fill it with a 0 and you can supply data to the machine learning algorithm. Okay, so that way you can transform your data from the different distinct levels in your feature to the three different distinct category. So that is a one of the hot encoder, and this is generally very much highly used in a classification problem. Whenever suppose we want to classify particular record into 3 or 5 different distinct level, then one particular level has a value, will give it as a 1, and another remaining all n minus 1. In this case the n minus 1 is a 2, because we have n is equal to 3, total number of features are 3. So another remaining 2 levels will give it as a value 0. Let's say we want to classify 10 different object in your classification problem, then in that case the very first object you will given a 1 value, and remaining all 9 you will give as a 0. So that way one hot encoding very much used. sklearn library gives a very good functionality to convert your data into from non-numerical value to the one hot encoding value. It is available in sklearn.preprocessing module. So that way you can deal with different non-numerical and a categorical value in a machine learning. And that's all about this lecture, friends. I hope you enjoy listening this video. If you haven't understood anything, or if you find more techniques, please write it into comment to deal with the non-numerical and a categorical value. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. At last, thank you guys for the watching.